Would you say you have a good memory?
No. I have the memory of like a pigeon.
No. You know, that's kind of bad because of like what I want to be, so I technically should have a good memory.
Well, we wanted to let the React Channel viewers know about our all-new Try Not To channel we are launching, so we decided to put your memory to the test for the Try Not To channel TMI Challenge.
I'm so bad at TMIs. There's just too much happening for my little brain.
Here's how the challenge works. We're gonna give you a bunch of information on our new Try Not To channel, and you'll have to try not to forget as much as you can. Afterwards, you'll be quizzed on the information.
Dude.
For each question you get correct, you'll get $10.
Oh snap, there's money.
But for each question you get wrong, you'll have to take a shot of soy sauce.
Ooh.
But you'll only get the money if you end up being the winner of the challenge.
What?
Jack and Jose Carlos, our Try Not To channel producers, are here to tell you everything you need to know.
Sup?
Stop.
We're on your side.
Okay.
I'm not really on your side. I'm just here for the sub count. Make sure to subscribe to Try Not To channel. I don't care how you do, really.
He's a jerk. I'm a great guy. Play along and let us know how you do in the comments. FB's Try Not To channel is launching with all new episodes starting February 9th.
February 9th.
FB and React will be releasing the same amount of videos each week. Try Not To channel episodes will release Sundays, Wednesdays, and Fridays.
Wednesdays, Sundays, and Fridays.
Jose Carlos and I produce shows for the Try Not To channel along with Kyle, who is not here and having a baby at the moment. Jose Carlos and I are best friends. Kyle, however, is my sworn enemy, and his baby is now my rival.
The laugh challenges will be moving to the Try Not To channel February 14th.
Every single morning I meditate to the Try Not To channel trailer, which is currently live and over on the Try Not To channel.
There will be more all-new shows on this channel like Try Not To Fight, Comedians Try Not To Be Funny, and Try Not To Move Ultimate Duel.
This channel will not feature the show I pitched, Try Not To Have Nocturnal Panic Attacks with Jack, the show where we film me sleeping and see how many times I awake in a pool of my own sweat screaming, "The tractor is not your friend, his name is Alan!"
Shows will have bigger punishments, bigger challenges, and bigger prizes.
When I was young, I spent a year eating only foods that could be slipped under my door by my parents. I survived off of pancakes and latkes. It was a great year.
Fans of Try Not To show should subscribe to the Try Not To channel and hit that notification bell.
That's it. That's all the info.
All right.
You got all that?
Nope.
How you feeling right now?
Overwhelmed. A lot of information about Jack.
When is the Try Not To channel launching?
February 9th.
February 9th.
February 9th.
Yeah, that's $10.
Woo!
When are the laugh challenges moving from React to Try Not To?
February 14th.
February 14th.
February 16th.
No, that's one shot of soy sauce.
Damn it.
So far off. It was the 14th.
It was the 14th? I was 2 days.
What days will episodes release on the Try Not To channel?
Ooh.
Monday, Wednesday, Sundays.
Nope.
What?
Sunday, Wednesday, Friday.
Sunday, Wednesday, and Friday.
Oh, let's go.
What are the 3 things that will be bigger about the Try Not To channel?
The punishments, the prizes, and the challenges?
The challenges, the prizes, and the punishments.
Punishments, prizes, challenges.
Woo!
What was Jack's pitch that you will not see on the Try Not To channel?
Something about nocturnal and him sleeping.
Yeah, it's like when he try not to like wake up in a pool of sweat screaming, "The tractor's not your friend, his name is Alan."
Okay, he memorized that part.
Try not to something with your nocturnal nightmares.
That's pretty close. If she can name the tractor.
Alan.
What other new shows can you watch on the Try Not To channel?
Shoot.
Comedians try not to be funny.
Try not to fight. Try not to be funny.
Comedians try not to be funny. I think it's try not to be scared and try not to move.
Oh, try not to move.
Try not to lie. No, try not to.
What 2 things should fans of Try Not To do if they want to keep watching Try Not To content?
They definitely should subscribe, and then they should go hit the bell.
Subscribe.
Subscribe and hit the bell.
Perfect. Perfect answer.
What does Jack meditate to every morning?
His truck.
Some weird video on a link to description down below thingy.
The Try Not To trailer, which is now live on the Try Not To channel.
What did Jack survive off of for 1 year while only eating foods his parents slipped under his door?
Pizza.
No!
Oh,
Spaghetti and soy sauce.
pancakes and latkes. Woo!
Yay!
I am incredible.
Michaela, you won. You got all the information about the Try Not To channel right.
I'm very proud of myself. I'd like to thank my mom.
So you got 5 questions about the Try Not To channel right and 4 questions wrong, therefore losing this challenge.
Oh, I lost? All right, for sure.
So here are your shots of soy sauce.
Boo, come on.
You deserve it.
I know.
We are really excited for this new channel and we hope you guys are too. There's going to be awesome stuff happening over there and we really hope you'll subscribe and hit the bell to watch all our new shows.
You may be asking why. Why are we doing this? Well, because we want to make more content, much more content. But since we already post videos to React and FBE almost every day, we don't have a place to put it. Imagine each channel is like a 7-bedroom house, and this company is a family that has 6 kids, 2 grandparents, a deadbeat uncle that always crashes on the couch, a ghost in the attic, that one cousin who's always caught up in some sort of pyramid scheme, and enough dogs and cats and fish to warrant their own room. Well, what happens when the parents decide to adopt 3 more kids from Yugoslavia? Were those kids? Try Not To is Yugoslavia. Makes sense.
Perfect sense. Second, we have seen so many people asking for way more Try Not To videos every week, as well as other fans that felt there were too many Try Not To videos coming out compared to the other shows on FB and React. So with that in mind, it made sense to launch an all-new Try Not To channel.
We'll definitely talk more about this ongoing, answering your questions directly in an upcoming Q&A with us and others here at FBE. But we want to give you guys a little context.
We'd really love to see you guys over on the Try Not To channel. We'll be in the comments when we go live with new episodes starting February 9th.
So subscribe to the Try Not To channel now and hit that bell.
All right, there'll be all new shows on this channel. Try Not To Fight, Try Not To Be Funny, Try Not To Move, Ultimate Duel.
We're launching on February 9th.
Oh, fuck. Should not have done that.
Yeah.
Shows will have bigger punishments than this, bigger challenges, and bigger prizes. You remember? You're taking this info in?
If this was on the Try Not To channel, you're lucky this is soy sauce.